First of all, the effects with training.
Turning up on time can have a positive effect on training. This is because it shows that the athlete is professional and therefore is dedicated to his job role. This will increase the relationship with the manager, which can increase the first team opportunities. And with the more first team opportunities the athlete has, this could mean better sponsorship and endorsement deals, which could have a better effect on him in the long run.
Also an example of bad behaviour in training could be a rash tackle with a teammate, or you could be turning up late to training. This could impact on you being dropped from the first team, as your first team manager isn't impressed with you. Also, you could be at risk of injuring your teammates. This could hinder performances, and your team morale could decrease. This could also impact on you playing in the reserves, and you won't have the opportunities to develop as a player or receive endorsement or sponsorship opportunities. Example is in competitions. Firstly, an example of good behaviour in competitions would be showing a good level of sportsmanship to the referees and officials, and also abiding by the laws of the game. This will help to make the match an even contest. Also, in the long run, providing you with opportunities from other clubs, e.g. contract offers, different sponsorships and endorsements. This is because you are a good role model to many, and this will help increase the legacy of you as you're a good role model to the younger generation and all your fans around the world.
Also, on the other hand, bad behaviour in competitions could be turning up to a match day drunk. This could lead to a bad performance, which would not look good for the athlete and portray negative things for the younger generation, therefore not creating the correct legacy that's needed for their sport. Also, if an athlete was to get sent off, it would have a very bad effect on the team and the manager, and this would have a bad perception of the athlete, meaning they could be fined by the club or dropped to reserves, which means they may not develop in the correct way that they should. Next topic is sponsorship and endorsement details. A positive effect would be if the athlete has a good matchday performance. This can improve the chances of gaining a good sponsorship deal and endorsement deal. This is because they will have a wider range of fans due to their high performance, and the sponsor will want them to promote their brand due to their good performances, good behaviour and professionalism. This could also have a positive effect on the financial side of the athlete, because if they have more money to spend, they will have a higher morale because they've got more money to spend on luxury items for themselves.
However, let's say the athlete is already involved in the contract with a sponsorship and presents bad behaviour. For example, they're caught smoking outside the training ground, or they use inappropriate language at an official. This could then impact on the sponsor, as they may withdraw because they're not acting as a role model as they should be. And as you said, this could affect the athlete financially, as they haven't got the opportunities to get those luxury items that they had before. Is the effect with the fans. Firstly, a good example of good behaviour with the fans would be that the athlete takes time out of their day to visit a local community scheme that the football club are hosting. This will impact on the athlete, as they will have more support now from the fans as they inspire him as an athlete. This would also affect the club financially, as they are making more sales of the athlete's shirt with his name on the back.
However, on the other hand, negative effects on the fans would be if the athlete was to not turn up to charity days or community event days. This would have a bad effect because it may portray to the fans that the athlete does not care. Also, this could therefore lead to the fans not liking the athlete, which could mean they were booing him on match day and giving him abuse when it's not needed. This could have an effect on the athlete's morale and could have effect on his performance. If the athlete was to have a bad performance due to the fans not liking him and having a negative effect on his overall morale, this could mean he could get dropped, which could mean he's not developed as well as he should, which means the fans could get frustrated because he's not developed the way that he should have developed, therefore is not putting in the performances that they expected of him. The next topic is the effects on teammates. A good behaviour of the athlete would have a positive effect on the teammates, such as if there was a good and correct level of joke, or better known as banter. This could increase the team morale and increase them being more as a tight-knit group. This would therefore mean that there would be a better chance of increased performance by the team, which obviously could push more sponsorship deals and endorsement deals for the team and the individual on his own. Also, due to the high level of pressure and increased amount of pressure put on by performance, being a tight-knit group and having that good level of banter will reduce the pressure felt by the athlete, which would therefore increase the chance of the athlete performing better.
He presents a bad behaviour to their teammates, as Jordan was saying, banter. If the banter goes too far, or the athlete makes a rash tackle on another member of the team, this could cause an outrage between the team, which could then lead to the athlete's teammates taking a dislike to him, and then this could even go further to affect the team's performances in competitions. Is the effect on the sport in general. Firstly, an example of good behaviour would be that the athlete donates a chunk of his wages to a youth football community scheme. This will help to change the mindset of many of the public around the world who have a bad mindset on footballers, who they think they just keep all their money. An example of this would be David Beckham, who has many times given up his wage packets to different charities around the world. An impact from this to the athlete would be that they would be more sort of worshipped as a role model, whilst giving other unprofessional athletes the opportunity to play football at a grassroots level.